Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In this video we're going to be touring this tiny house behind me, which may be just the most affordable tiny house that we've toured on this channel so far. On average, the tiny houses we tour are roughly like around $80,000 or so. This one comes in under $20,000. It's located in North Carolina. Come take a tour. When you come into the tiny house, you're greeted with this room here. This room is a multi-purpose room, and this house was completed in 2025, and there are still some finishing touches that the new owner could do. I could imagine like a refrigerator or something being over in this section, or a nice seating area, or vice versa, maybe a refrigerator over here and a seating area over here. Moving on to this side, there is a very nice deep sink that is a lot bigger than what you normally see in a tiny house. And with this deep sink, there's a window right next to it, so you can actually look out of the window and see the view as you're washing dishes. On this side of the tiny house, you'll notice again this deep sink that we've been talking about. On this side, there is a flip down countertop, which is at countertop height, but if you wanted to put chairs here, this could also be your dining area. This could be a working area as well. Definitely a cool space here. Now, I am going to mention that this tiny house was set up specifically to be used as an Airbnb. When you're living in a space, maybe you would want some more of this, and that is where the customizable nature of this tiny house comes in play. There are little spots in this tiny house that you could add more desk space or a fold-out table for you to eat at. So there is a lot of flexibility in this floor plan that they have here. But as it stands, this is optimized for Airbnb. Next, we're going to go into the bathroom, which is conveniently located off of the main living space, just right through this door. Now that we're in the bathroom, I would like to show you a few different elements of this. It does have another sink in the bathroom. Some tiny houses will just have a kitchen sink and that's all you get, but this tiny house you actually get a bathroom sink as well. There's of course a toilet. This is a full-on flushing toilet. This is not a composting toilet situation. Up here we have a mirror and we have a window to the outside. This window actually opens and it has a screen in it, so that way you can get some fresh air coming in through here. On the ceiling we do have a light which doubles as a fan to exhaust whatever fumes you're getting from the shower. Speaking of showers, it's right over here. Let me show you. The shower is actually a really nice size corner shower. As you can see, we've got the shower head here, we have the water mixer here, and there's plenty of storage on these shelves in the shower, so you don't have to worry about where you're gonna put your stuff. Speaking of places to put your items, over here is quite possibly the most hooks that I've ever seen in any bathroom ever, tiny house or not. So we have many hooks on this side, we have hooks down here as well. So I guess the thought behind having all of these hooks here is somebody could hang their shower caddy as well as their towel, maybe even a bathrobe or their clothes that they were trying to change into here, rather than putting them on the toilet or on the floor. Because this is indeed a tiny house, there's not a lot of surface space in the bathroom to actually put your after shower stuff on. So having a place to hang it and access it when you're done with the shower is very, very handy to have. Now that we've seen the main living area and the bathroom, let's go ahead and check out the loft before we head outside. In tiny houses, you have several options when it comes to bedroom space. Sometimes you can have a main floor bedroom, sometimes you can have a convertible bed option where maybe a dinette turns into a bed. And the other most common tiny house bedroom space option is a loft. And that's what this tiny house has. Right up here, this has a loft, which we're gonna check out now. To access the loft, I'm gonna take this really lightweight ladder that's also collapsible to save space. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it up against the edge here. And we'll just go ahead and climb on up to the loft space. And here I am up in the loft, and as you can see, I fit all right. If I lay down all the way, then I am roughly 5'10" and a half. and I can fit up here. Now there is currently no mattress up here, so whatever mattress you're most comfortable with would probably be the one that you would put up here. Now that does it for the interior tour of this tiny house. Let's go outside and we'll show you some more cool things about this tiny house. Right here to my left, this is actually the hookup. This whole tiny house runs off of this plug, which plugs right into the outlet of the owner's home. And over here, as I walk down the tiny house, this is the tankless hot water heater. So this is an on-demand hot water heater. It is powered by electric, so you don't have to get any type of natural gas or propane connection on this one. But if you did want to swap that out for a propane one in the future, you could. That's entirely up to you and the amount of electricity that you're able to supply to this unit. In closing, this tiny house was made to be an Airbnb unit, made for temporary stays. And it just so happens that now it's for sale, and this could be an opportunity for you. Make sure to check your local laws. As far as moving this tiny house, you'll notice it is not on wheels, but there are plenty of people in the Carolinas that move sheds, and this is about the same size as a shed. So you can speak with a shed mover or go on to U-Ship. I know I have sold a tiny house before where the people just hired somebody from U-Ship to come pick it up. So there are a lot of options as far as shipping a tiny house like this is concerned, so definitely don't let that detail bog you down. Thanks so much for watching, and again, the listing to this tiny house will be in the description box below, so make sure you go ahead and check that out and say hi to the owner.